Good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping Channel, and today I'm going to do something. It's really not like homemade, but today is my middle daughter's birthday, and I decided that I would fix her a cake myself instead of buying one. So I'm not doing the homemade thing. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to make it as homemade as I can. So what I've got is I've just got a Duncan Hines Strawberry Supreme cake mix. And I've got Pillsbury Fluffy Frosting Strawberry Marshmallow. But the one thing that I'm going to do that is all mine, my recipe, is I'm going to put strawberries inside the cake mix and on top. And what I'm doing now is I've got two bowls. I've got the ones that look the best that are going to go on the top. I'm putting in this bowl for right now. And the ones that I'm going to mash up and put inside the cake, I'm putting in this bowl. And what I'm going to do is once I get these all cut up, I'm going to put some Splenda on them. And then I've got some applesauce in the refrigerator. And you can use applesauce, from what I can understand. This is true. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try it. But from what I can understand is you can use applesauce in your cake mix instead of vegetable oil. So I'm going to try this. And I'm going to put Splenda in the strawberries. And then I'm going to put some applesauce in the strawberries too, and then I'm going to put all this in the cake mix, and we're going to hope for the best. But right now I just wanted to bring you along and show you what I'm doing. And like I said, I'm just cutting up the strawberries, putting the ones that are going on the outside in this bowl, and the ones that I'm going to use my mixer and mix them up, and I'm putting in this bowl. So once I get ready to do the other stuff, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm ready to proceed with this cake. I have got all the little strawberry bits. I seasoned them. Well, not seasoned, but I coated them with Splenda. And I'm going to do this and hope for the best. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to use my mixer for this, or I'm going to have to use my food processor. We're going to try the mixer. But I'm doing everything in this bowl. But the first thing I'm going to try is to see if I can get these strawberries cut up. Mashed up. So we're just going to check it and see what we can do here. Like I said, I may have to use my food processor. The mixer might not do it. And boy, they're going everywhere. Let me see. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my potato masher and mash them up like that. And I'll bring you right back. Okay, I'm back. I love my food processor, but gosh, I've got so much to do. I really don't want to have to get it out today. So I'm just going to try this and see if this works. And I'm just going to keep on mashing these. It probably would be a lot. But gosh, I haven't used my food processor in a while, so you have to wash all those different parts of it, and I just rather do this. So it is working. Well, I'm going to continue on mashing these some more, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. And I've mashed them up pretty good. It's going to be okay to have some chunks of strawberry in the cake. I think it's going to make it taste good. And what I'm going to do now is I've got, like I said, I'm just going to mix this all together. This is for the inside of the cake. And I've decided to make this a 3-layer cake. I have never done a 3-layer cake. Well, maybe I have, but not like this. And I don't remember. The strawberry pound cake I fixed last year may have been a 3-layer. I'm just not a baker. I just am not really into sweets. If I made this and it was at my house, it would go to waste. I got some cupcakes the other day and I just gave them all to Cathy and her kids. Alright, so I'm going to mix these up in here. I've got 1 cup of water. This is for the cake mix. And then I'm going to put, instead of the oil, I'm going to put a cup of applesauce. And I've never done this, so we're going to see how it does. Applesauce and strawberries. We're going to see how that works out. Now here's the cake mix. This is just a Duncan Hines. What did I say it was? Duncan Hines Strawberry Supreme. I'm putting this in here. Well, there's more in here. This might be too runny and it might not cook up, and who knows, but we're going to try. I volunteered. It's no sense in going out and paying $30 for a cake that hopefully I can make. So we're just going to beat this up, and I've got my oven preheating to 350. It's 350 degrees. And I've got 3, let me see if I can show you while I'm holding this. I've got 3 9-inch pans that I've just sprayed oil in. I'm not going to grease them because they're Teflon coated metal pans. And these chunks of strawberries, if this works out, this cake is going to be so good. But I'm not only going to put the strawberry fluffy icing on it. Between the layers, I'm going to do some cream cheese frosting. And I've done cream cheese frosting before, but I'm not exactly sure how to do it, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do that as well. Alright, let me make sure it's down in here. And it's mixed up well. My oven's preheated. Oh, I hope this turns out. If it is, if it does, everybody's going to love this. I know they are. Alright, I think that is beat up enough. And my mom always told me to put it on your slowest setting and then just kind of lift it out. And that, well, it didn't. Some of the strawberries are on the beaters. I'm going to take my spoon and try to get as much as I can off of them, and so they'll fall back in this bowl. It probably would be, I don't know, it probably would have been just as good to use and make it homemade, but I just didn't want to do it. I just want to do this. Alright, so like I said, I've got 3 pans. And how I'm going to figure this out to get these even, I don't know. I just pour some in each one. And then even it out between the rest of them. Alright, so I'm going to go on and do this, and I'll bring you back in just a minute when I get ready to put them in the oven. Okay, the last thing I have to do before I put them in the oven, and I was always taught this, I don't know if you still have to do it, but there's bubbles all in this, and I want these bubbles to pop. So what you do is, see, they all pop just then when I dropped it. You drop your cake pans a couple times, and that gets the bubbles out. Now watch this one. I hope you can see. There's bubbles all in this one. You don't want your bubbles in there. Alright, see, now there's none. Well, there is still a few. Let me see if I can get them out. Okay, got those out. And let's see this one. This one's got a whole bunch. I don't know if you can see it or not. But see, they all pop when I drop it down on the table on a level surface. You drop them 2 or 3 times and get the bubbles out. So I really don't know how long to cook this for. It said these are 9-inch, and it says 2 9-inch, 24 to 27 minutes. But I'm doing 3, so I'm going to have to check this at, I would say, after 20 minutes. I'm going to go on and check these, and I tried to get them. They look, this one might have a little bit less in it, but I'll put it in the middle. But I'm going to go on and stick these in the oven now, and I'll check them. I'm going to set my timer and check them after 20 minutes. Okay, I just checked them. I don't have any toothpicks, and I used like the sharp edge of a knife, and I'm gonna let them cook for about, it's been 20 minutes. I'm gonna let them cook for about 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get them out. So I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back, and what I'm going to do is I'm doing something different. I'm going to make a cream cheese frosting to go in between these layers. And then I'm going to use the fluffy frosting for the outside. So it'll be a surprise when people bite into it. And what I'm doing now is I've got this confectioner's sugar. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to use 3 cups of confectioner's sugar. I have no idea how much this is, but I'm putting it in here. That's probably about how much it is 3 cups. And I've got a 8-ounce pack of cream cheese that I thought I had cut up, but I haven't. And that's going in my mixing bowl. And I've let it's been out for about an hour now, and it's going in here. Let me get this paper towel. And my cakes have already cooled off, and you can see they're really kind of thin. But that's okay. I'll still make it work. Somehow, some way, I will make this work. Alright, so I'm putting in 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and this is pure vanilla. And I'm going to take my mixer, and we're going to mix this up, and hopefully, and we don't want to do it like that. Oh my gosh, I just made a mess. I really did. Look, it's not. I have made a total mess. that is not anything unusual for me to make a total mess when I'm cooking. And definitely, I am not a baker. I just am not. If it was up to me to fix cakes, and if people left it up to me to fix cakes and pies and stuff, they'd never have nothing sweet. Because I'm just not someone that likes to do that stuff. I'm a cook, not a baker. See? Look what it's doing. It's not even... And I know I left my cream cheese out long enough. Let me raise this up a little bit, see if I can... There you go, and now I got it all over me. Oh, it's so sweet. That's how easy it is to make cream cheese icing. And I can't find my cake plate, my cake pan, so I'm going to have to, I'm telling you, everything that could go wrong today is going wrong. I'm fixing my baked beans and didn't have a pepper, so I had to run down to the store and get a pepper. But you can see this icing is now really creamy, and this is going to be a good surprise for the middle of the cake. And I'm going to get the cake, start getting the cake on the plate, and I'll bring you back as I ice it. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I've got the bottom layer on here, and I put some of the cream cheese icing on the plate just to hold this on here. Now I'm going to take some of this, and I'm not going to be, well, I'm going to put as much as I can. I'm going to try to do it because there's only, I don't want this cream cheese icing anywhere except in between the layers, so like I said, I want it to be a surprise. When they bite into it, they're going to think it's going to be the pink fluffy icing, and it's wrong. It's going to be cream cheese icing. Alright, so there's that one. And then I'm going to try to get this one over here without breaking it. Okay. This is such a little 3-layer cake. I guess it just didn't rise as much because I put the strawberries and all in there, and it took away from the flour and the stuff. Oh no, I could have put a lot more because that's right. Alright. I'm not going to get it up though. I'm just going to put a lot of cream cheese icing in between this. Because the next layer that goes on it, I was thinking it is 3 layers, but the top layer and the sides are going to have the pink icing, so I'm telling you, this is really good. Really. And I have to hurry up and get this in the refrigerator. The cake is cooled off, but I still want it to be chilled before I leave here because I got a 45-minute drive down to my daughter's house. Cathy's been licking the beaters. She's my child for the day. I tried to get her to go with me, but she's got 5 kids, and we don't know how that would work out. Oh, no. The whole top came off. Well, that'll give me a chance to taste the actual cake itself. Look how flat this cake is. This is terrible. But let me tell you, it is good. Maybe I can get a little bit of this out of here to kind of fix that hole. Alright. Now y'all see this big mess that I have here. Alright. We're going to take the top. I think y'all can still see. Look how flat it is. Nobody would ever think this was a 3-layer cake. But I'm telling you, just from the little bit of cake that I just tasted, it is amazing. It has got one heck of a strawberry taste to it. Now this is really it looks like it'd be darker, but it's really a very pastel pink color. And I've got my offset spatula, and I'm just gonna put the icing around and try to get it, and it's falling apart. As I said, I'm not a baker. But anyway, I'm gonna get the icing spread on this cake. The one thing that you should, if you bake and spread icing, is you do need to get you an offset spatula like this, because it'll just go all the way around the cake, just like that, once I get the icing down on there. And I'll bring you back when I've finished with it. Okay, here's the strawberries that are going to go on here, and Cathy cut them. Like I told you, I'm not a baker, and Cathy cut the strawberries so they'll be like in the shape of a heart. So I'm just going to put this one right in the middle right here. And I don't know how I'm going to do these. I guess I'll go all the way around like this. But some of them are going to be different sizes, so maybe I should do them, get the big ones, and then do the little ones in the middle, because I got a lot of strawberries. But all right, this is going to be so good. I can't cut it now for y'all to see, but I can't take my camcorder down there and upload anything. I'll just have to let y'all know. Yeah, I'll take pictures of it, because she'll be cutting her blowing her candles out and stuff like that. We're supposed to be putting a 26 on this, because she's 26 today. She won't actually be 26 until 11:07 tonight, but we're gonna do the cookout and all around 5, and hope that everybody comes. I'm fixing this cake and my frozen corn that I've had from last year that I froze, and baked beans, and I was going to fix some coleslaw, but I'm not going to end up having enough time to fix that. But I love coleslaw on my hamburger, on a grilled hamburger. I know y'all probably think it sounds crazy, but it's really, really good. Especially if you put chili on your hamburger and coleslaw too. Okay, now let me see how I can do this.
Do the next layer.
Alright, then I'm going to go on and
There you go.
right there put another layer.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I don't have enough patience to bake. There's a real big one. Oh well. I'll push it down the side and make it look like such a big one. I'm going to have some left over, I know that, but I can definitely eat these because I love strawberries, and strawberries are something that a diabetic can eat. Strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, any kind of berry a diabetic can eat. So I want to take my word for it. This is not a diabetic dish, but alright, so how does this look? Does it look okay? It's just so thin, but I know that it's because I put the strawberries and the applesauce and all in there, but it's going to be great. I know that. So this is a strawberry cake, and I'll have to let you know. Of course, once we get down there, I'll take more pictures of it. When we put the candles on there, I guess we'll go get a 2 and a 6, and I guess we'll put them right there, and she can blow it out, and I'll get pictures of it. But here is my cake, and I hope you like this recipe. I'll let you know how it tastes, and I'll probably include some of the pictures in it, so I won't be able to do this video until tomorrow. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to be a part of my Facebook, go to facebook.com/foodprepping, one word, FOODPREPPING, and you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday, Christy. Bye.